Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Mike Pangman, and this is my submission to the Design Cinema 100K contest. I had discovered Design Cinema in Fengzhou approximately a year ago, and has improved the quality of my art 100%. I thought I'd illustrate that by doing a painting and telling you about some of the things I've learned. So first and foremost, one of the most important things I've learned from Design Cinema is how important values are. So I utilize values all the time and will continually check them throughout the course of a painting using a saturation layer. Secondly is composition, and how to check that composition through canvas flipping. So that's another thing I do all the time now. Another thing concerning composition is how you can utilize landscape lines or just lines period from objects, landscapes, etc. To move the eye around the canvas or to a desired area. Another thing I've learned is about the science of vision and how the human eye doesn't take in all the detail of a scene or an object. It only sees pockets of it, and so you can paint with just pockets of detail and use those pockets to move the eye to a desired area or to make a painting successful without having to detail out the whole picture. Another thing I've learned is scaling and just using similar objects throughout a painting in the foreground and the background to create those senses of scale and depth. Another thing I've learned is how important visual library is. I pay a lot more attention to the world around me and try and build up my mental visual library, as well as collecting books and whatnot to have a physical visual library. Next is design using silhouettes. This is a technique I find myself using a lot more, is where you can just use a silhouette, have a really good silhouette, and extract forms from that, as opposed to just painting those forms directly right off the bat. So next we have using photographs to add a lot of detail in a short amount of time, as well as deriving color palettes. And as I've done in this painting, I've used these pictures to reverse engineer a perspective grid so that's another thing I've learned. So next is painting with set opacity versus painting with pen pressure. I know Feng is a big advocate of this, and I'm definitely becoming a believer. And so 3 minutes is not long enough to explain everything I've learned from Design Cinema, but it has definitely helped me get a little bit closer to realizing my dreams of becoming a concept artist someday. So I'd just like to say thank you very much for all the priceless knowledge you've given us, and that's it. Thank you very much. Have a good day.